Research background for this study is in Malaysia, we have faced air pollution as a result of logging activities to expand land for agriculture and property development. But air pollution also caused by the carbon dioxide that released from factories, vehicles, and urban burning. But the researcher believe that deforestation is an activity that cutting down the tree and clearing the land for agriculture, house construction, and road construction. One of the reasons why air pollution happen. According to Houghton 2012 said that about 16 to 19% of the emission was from deforestation. It is because a tree react to absorb the carbon dioxide to proceed with the photosynthesis and release oxygen to the atmosphere, and it will make the carbon dioxide decrease. The establishment of tree plantation generally result in a carbon sink. Houghton 2012. This activity will lead to an increase the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere if we do not take action right now. In the future, we will face the greenhouse. The purpose statement for this research is massive and opening for housing construction is because of the population in Malaysia increase resulted in opening of the land with uncontrolled deforestation and make air quality lose more oxygen and increase in carbon dioxide in the air. For the second one is unhealthy environment give an impact on human health like heart disease, lung cancer, and can affect cardiovascular health. WHO said that about 12.6 million people die as a result of living in unhealthy environment, which is air pollution from deforestation. The third one is high demand for food has led to land use for agriculture activities. Deforestation activities are carried out to do agriculture for meet the needs of people and create employment opportunity for the local, and more forests are cut down for industrial oil palm plantation. The objective for this study is which is to identify the effect of deforestation on air pollution in long run and short run. And the second one is to determine the future of air pollution relationship between deforestation in long run and short run. For methodology, first of all, researcher we choose the study area first, which is Malaysia, and the researcher will get the source of data from World Bank from 1970 to 2014. The model certification is the variable for measure the air pollution is carbon dioxide, which is dependent variable for the dependent variable, and for the independent variable, which is FA total forest area, agriculture land, and permanent crop land. All of independent variable are measurement in square kilometer. Meanwhile, the CO2 is measured in metric ton per capita. Record yearly by Air Pollution Index Malaysia (APIM). Uh, and researcher will use the econometric model for run the data to run the data by using the unit road test is used for testing if the series are non-stationary by using the augmented decay ADF. The test must be stationary for using this series to continue for the next step. For the second one is ARDL, which is auto regression distributed lag. By using the co-integration test, it allows researchers to estimate the long run relationship between the dependent variable and independent variable. If it has a long-run relationship, it's necessary to identify the short-run relationship too, which is researcher will use the ECT error correction term for examine the short-run relationship between the variable. The result from the unit root test show that the variable are significant at first different with none. After first different test, all variable from first different with none are significant in 1%, 5%, and 10%, and not having unit root test, which is overall the result of AIDF conclude that data set for carbon dioxide, agriculture, total forest area, and permanent crop land are stationary for the ARDL test in this research. The lab for the optimal lab that choose for this research is lab 2, which is having the smallest value in SIC and AIC. For lower relationship, the data has no serial correlation and it's stable cause it in between red line. The results show F statistic and F statistic value is lower than baseline critical value, which is lower than baseline critical value. So we can reject the null hypothesis that it means that the model have long run association. Uh, and for short run relationship, the data also has no serial correlation and it's stable cause it in between red line. The results show the F statistic is lower than baseline critical value too. So we can reject the null hypothesis that it means the model has short run association. From the result, we can conclude that uh, the uh, the dependent variable and independent variable has a long run relationship and short run relationship.